No. Okay. So everyone, please be on page 344. So problem number 2. So what do I have to do?
Process a payment for both Katie Reynolds and Mike Mancusi with the information shown below. Trade principal check dated 1/1/20, drawn on the checking bank account for the payroll period 12/31/2019. So the first, you can access to the homepage,
You can access, yes, the payroll. What am I doing?
pay employee,
You could do pay employees on the homepage. You can actually just go to the payroll center. How else can I get to the payroll center?
menu bar,
Menu bar,
employee,
employees menu bar,
then pay employee.
pay employees. Good. But remember, this is only active if you have the payroll center active or if you have the payroll item, payroll service activated. Okay. You can also go through it through the employee center. Okay.
Then we can click on Katie Reynolds.
So once I get here, right, in order to pay, I have to go to the start schedule payment. Okay. So what? So this is going to be for the pay period of 12/31. The check's going to be available on the 1st. Okay, it's going to be coming from our checking account. Good.
Click on Katie, select on Katie. So in here, she used 66 hours on the salary regular.
56.
Yeah.
Okay.
And salary vacation 24 hours.
Okay. Salary vacation. So you said 56.
Yeah, 56 on the regular hour. Vacation is 24.
Okay. Everything looks good. Again, the tax tables again are going to be looking different because it just gave me that window saying I need to update it. I pressed OK, so it gave me different numbers. So it's still 1814. Okay. What do I do with Mike?
Go to the next and click my information.
I have it already.
Oh, you already. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at the very bottom where it's all the itemized. Sorry.
No, fine, that's fine.
For Mike,
Hourly regular.
Mm-hmm.
40 hours.
How many hours did he do?
48.
40.
40, 48,
14.
48.
48, 48.
Oh, 48. Okay. Okay.
And vacation 32 hours.
52.
I think he is going to be no wage
Hourly vacation.
hourly. There we go. Hourly vacation for how many hours?
32.
32. Okay. So does this look okay? Did he got paid time off? Or is this amount different?
That's the total of 80 hours.
Perfect. Okay. So, good. Everything looks good as far as benefits that we offer him, taxes that we're going to be taking out from his paycheck. So his paycheck looks more or less the same. All right. Save and close. All right. Now what? Okay. So continue. Again, press continue. And then let's go ahead and print his check. So print paycheck. Am I paying both of them? Am I going to have a check number?
See that indicating here, but whatever is out there, that's the first check number to be issued.
Okay.
Yes, we're both okay.
All right. Is there any settings I need to place on here?
Use voucher.
Use voucher. Okay.
And of course, before you print, you can go back to those screens to verify to make sure, to re-review to make sure you input the correct information.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, yep, insert a signature. Let me see. And I'm gonna print. Okay, well I don't have a printer, but I guess I'm just gonna save it here. Okay. There you go. It's been printed. All right, what's next?
See the federal and California liability.
Hey, okay, how do I do that? Where do I go?
Pay liabilities.
How do I get
Next,
there?
pay employees.
Yes, you could do it here in the payroll center
Menu bar.
menu bar. You should be able to do it there. Yes.
Icon bar.
Icon bar. You can only either go to the employee center through the icon bar.
Oh,
Okay. And of course, you have it on the home page. It's pretty much a mini payroll center on your home page. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and click pay liabilities. So I need to make how many payments?
Two.
I need to make two.
Yeah, federal and California liability. But based on your lecture a while ago, you can issue one check. Is that how I understood?
If they are the same, if they are the same agency, like you're sending them to one agency. If they're two different ones, then you have to. Then it's automatic. It's automatic that it's separated. So, right? How do I pay?
The first one, pay package other liabilities, the one in the state.
Liability check.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Where's next?
View first, that particular information.
Okay, it's view/pay. You see it? View/pay.
Yeah, view.
Okay. All right. Just verify that this is to the EFPTS or something. TPS. Okay.
That's correct. Then save and close.
You can always recalculate. Save and close. Okay.
And then press
Do you want to view the summary? Print the check.
for the check.
You want to print the check now?
Or you can go to the next, what call it that? Go to the next, to the California liabilities and select that. And then to verify the correct amount.
Okay.
Save and close. Close the summary. And we can, do we necessarily have to print the summary first, or can we go and, can we print the check immediately after you're done with those two categories?
You don't have to print the summary. The summary is just for whatever reason that you need to keep it for.
Yeah, okay.
So yes, you have the option to just print the check right away. So is that what you want to do? You want to print the check right away?
I would do it. I don't know about the others.
What does the book say?
Print the payroll summary report.
Print the payroll summary report.
Okay. That's what the summary.
This is the payroll liability. Which one are we printing?
Report.
Which one?
You can go
Go ahead.
live.
Report in the menu box.
Employees and payroll.
Okay, so which report specifically is the book asking me to print?
Payroll summary.
Payroll summary. Okay, there you go. So here's the payroll summary. Again, you need to adjust accordingly. So what dates am I recording it from? Is it year to date or?
No, that's correct. 10/1/2019 through 1/1/20.
Perfect.
Oh, so we have to correct 1/1/20.
Okay. Okay, and then make sure you hit that refresh button. Okay. Again, I'm not going to print this. All right. And what's next?
Payroll liability balances.
So we got to print the payroll liability balances. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're going to go up to the reports. We're going to go to employees and payroll, and then what was it? The payroll liability balances.
Yes. 1/1.
Oh, there you go, right here. There you go. Date's going to be
9/1/2019 to 1/1/20.
there you go. So again, it gives you your balance of every single line item that you have for a liability, and it gives you the most up to date depending on which quarter that you set it to. So, yay. So again, the payroll system. I don't think I hit the record button. Okay, I did. The payroll system is by far one of the easiest things that you can do. Again, it is straightforward. Again, once you've done the first part, which was the long part, which is yesterday, just setting up your payroll is what takes the longest. Being able to process it is literally a click of a button. I just verify everything's correct. Boom, boom, boom. I pay them. I pay my liabilities. Done. And I even have a pay schedule for it too. They give me a little calendar, as well as each section gives me a date of when I need to make a payment for. So again, pretty straightforward. No calculations involved. The only thing that you need to do is just make sure that you verify that QuickBooks is indeed using the actual proper tax table. So again, as you saw, it asked me that I needed to update it. So of course, while I am in the payroll section, what happens is that in the background, QuickBooks is actually accessing the internet and pulling up the most latest or updated. They don't do it. So here's one thing that QuickBooks doesn't really know is that because these are dated back last year, the tax tables are slightly different. So the one thing that QuickBooks does not do is, even though we are using a 2019 file for a 2019 payroll period, it does not make any associations. As you can see, it updated my payroll percentages to the most latest one. So of course, all of these information again is going to be you can't do retroactive. You cannot do something that's in the past. So you may have to manually correct it. And as you saw the little window there, you can actually manually type them in if in case you do need to make any adjustments. So yes. Actually, no, I don't want to memorize this report. And then close this out. No. So again, for any reason that you need to do a payroll process, so for example, if I go back in here, let's say I want to make a payment to this again, okay, and you do need to fix them or adjust them, they give you the little window here. So you may have to, for any reason that you are having the numbers that are different, you have to actually manually, physically calculate it and type it in here. So this is exactly what you can do if you need to make those adjustments, that you have to calculate yourself and properly adjust it accordingly. So they do give you that freedom option. It's not like it's not like you can, not override it. So again, for those that are doing this kind of thing, or for ones that are trying to update the year to date, you can update the year to date as well too, to adjust or to reflect accordingly. I cannot talk for my life today. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and click cancel. So again, nothing too difficult to this one. Payroll is a very, very small section when it comes for the certification exam. They're primarily gearing you towards the bigger ones, such as inventory, such as setting up QuickBooks, how to operate or navigate QuickBooks is the primary goal. And of course, doing the basic fundamentals, which is processing a sale and processing your bills. Those are the primary functions to QuickBooks, and that's what commonly you would use. Again, the whole employee section, it can be to utilize their Intuit's excuse me, payroll services, or you can outsource. But this, they just teach you it, but excuse me, it is definitely not a main component of the certification exam. So we actually went through question 2 pretty quickly. Let's see what the difference is between problem 2 and problem 1. If it asks you to do the same thing, let's see. Yes, it pretty much asks you to do the same thing, to adjust Katie's Reynolds thing and Mike Wazowski's. So other than that, again, it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Yeah. Any questions in regards to the payroll process?
With the, not in the process, but my question is, the mere fact that taxes change every year or things like that, for example, does that, granted that you signed up with Intuit, do they automatically, does that automatically changes taxes, or we have to input it, to be input by the bookkeeper, or, you know?
Absolutely. You're paying them a monthly subscription. They have to get you the most up-to-date tax form, because you're paying them to do work for you. And then how they do work for you again is by creating this little spreadsheet that allows you to make your calculations quick and easy, and you can pay your individual easy. Okay. Yeah. So yes, if you're paying into it for a subscription, you bet that they should give you the most latest and greatest tax tables.
And is there a minimum number of employees? Granted, you have your own company.
No,
If you only have around 5 employees, do you necessarily have to do it with them, or just a matter of preference?
it doesn't matter on the preferences, just because it just depends on. So again, if you remember yesterday's lecture, when we looked at the payroll services options, let me see if I'm able to open that payroll service without without having to do that. In this case, I have to exit out of this program because we are already currently using one. So, so let me go ahead and pull up that extra file from the previous one. So I'm gonna close this company and open up the one that we did yesterday, because that one has not, the payroll has not been set up. Okay, and that one's going to give you the options. So let me see, payroll setup right here. I think I have cap locks on. Yes, I do.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm taking your time. I'm just questioning basically, so some payroll like that.
Okay, so again, here we can take a look at the options that Intuit offers you and see which one fits your company a lot better. So by turning on this It's going to pull up that little option that you can choose for the payroll services. So again, if you're using QuickBooks to keep track of time or to record your activities for your employees, so here you go. You have the options here, and it tells you what benefits each package can be for. Okay, so again, obviously, if you are going to have a lot of employees, you would more, if like again, for a small business, basic should be decent enough, especially if you're going to have only like 5 employees. You don't need to go into advanced calculations in regards to that. Now, if you are a corporation, you definitely want to utilize the assisted in 2019. In 2018, it's called full service. That one obviously is going to, because if you're a corporate status, you get taxed at the corporate level too, based on income and also at the company level as well. So you may need to, you're going to have to keep track of those taxes as well. And every individual that works there, they're going to be having a lot more benefits than a small company like this. Okay, so for a big corporation that offers vacation pay, sick pay, personal time off, 401k plans, IRA plans, fringe benefits, meals in entertainment, travel expense, all of that are going to be things that, so the more payroll items you have, the better you would be with getting a more extensive payroll service. So the basic is only going to do the basic necessities that you need, but here, as you can see, it gives you a little details of what's the better outcome would work best for your company. But I would recommend, if you have a small company, go with the basics to try to understand how they do the payroll. And then once you're like, once you become bigger and you offer more, then maybe upgrading is something that you would like to do. Okay? All right. Any other questions in regards to payroll? Okay.